Testing, testing. Testing. Lovely stuff. Right, so as always, I'll let you know what we did last time out. Was this underground area here, this area here, and that we cleared out quite a lot last time. Cool. But I don't have many places left to check now before moving on this way. So as far as I'm aware, it's just this bit up here. So that seems like a great place to start. The dragon that was up here is dead, so it should just be a case of running around the few areas that are left up here. Was one of them things in an ideal world I'd have just pushed a little bit further and got it done yesterday, but it's a minor. I'll come back to that this morning and get it done. Let's get cracking. So this bit shouldn't take too long to explore. But I love this bit. It's my favourite part of like my favourite area. Nice, just being up here. It's called like the Moonlit Plateau or something, and if you're up here at night, you know, you can see all the stars and that, and as you might expect, it looks quite nice. Let's go find out what's up here. Oh. Okay. Well, I wasn't ready for him as a first enemy, apparently. Let's try that again. Ignore that. That didn't happen. We'll do that again. So I'm just checking out your stats again. Yeah, I'm just having a butcher at your stats here. And your character has already got a really high strength stat. So, considering that your strength's really high already, if you wanted to, we could go for a bit of a strength build with your nice high level 37. There's some really good strength weapons that we could go and get you, including the rusty hook for one. Oh shit. But we've got plenty of options as to what weapons you want to use. As your strength's so high, you could change it, or you could stick with the sword that you've got now, which is a very good one. And you've also got some bleed damage built in. So you'll be able to make a choice as to what weapon you want to use. Oh god. Oh, well, that fucker took some doing. See what he was protecting. Yeah, I see you, secret floor. I see you. Oh, okay. In fact, that's really good. 3 of those. Yeah, I need 1 more to go and level up. You see I'm level 22 and 25 is the highest. So I need 4 level 8s for my next one. Which thanks to that last pickup I've nearly got. And then there's 1 final smithing stone which fully upgrades it. So I need another 7 of these in total. But I should be able to find them in the in the last areas mines. Should be a good place to check out for them. Because that is one of the things that I'd say would be well worth doing on your character. It'd be well worth revisiting some of the mines or going there for the first time and grabbing a bunch of smithing stones. Because your level's only level 4, so you'll still be needing level 2 smithing stones to upgrade it. And we can go and get those from lots of places. They can be farmed from other enemies as well. So that's definitely something that will help you beat Ghost Bitch Godfrey. You're going to have to level up your stamina, which you were doing anyway, you know, because you've got fat rolls with your current gear. But this gear I'm wearing isn't actually as heavy as a lot of the other gears that have as much defense as this one does. So as well as the fact that you can farm this armour I'm wearing, as well as the fact you can farm it early, it doesn't have anywhere near as much of a heaviness to it compared to other ones of its, around the same sort of. Oh, is that what that goes? Oh, okay. Check out this tower over here. Yeah, I'll have to ride away a little bit so I can check my things. But you see, any here that are better weigh quite a bit more. You see, like these ones weigh like a shit ton, weigh 23 by himself. So I personally think that it's the best starting armour that you can get. And then whether or not you want to wear a heavier one later. This one's seen me through like 3/4 of the game now. Oh, fuck you. So, a bit like the other one of these over by the lake. We've got to go and find some more of these tortoises, turtles, whatever you want to call them. And we have to kill 3 of them to get in. They're little penguins. Wait, no, they're not penguins. No, penguins for a second. mean, I don't know if they're actually the ones I'm trying to destroy. Let's kill them just in case they are. Can't go any further around this way, I don't think. You can, but it's a bit dodgy. Okay. So it shouldn't be that surprising. But none of those tortoises were the ones that I needed to kill. Sorry about that, lads. I'll have a little sweep about, see if I can find them. Because I'm just assuming that, like the last one, they're going to be tortoises that we're trying to find. Because that's what the last one was when it said find 3 sacred beasts. I think last time the ones that I needed to kill were like sort of look like ghosts. This might not be it. Oh, girl. Again, it's probably not probably not too big a deal because I can walk back whenever I want. Let's make sure I'm definitely looking for the right thing. Okay, so it is turtles again. So apparently they can be a little bit buggy. Apparently they don't always show up. So there should be one on the cliff on this right hand side. apparently. See, I might be glitching out. It might not be. It might not be working. Okay. Yeah, so there's supposed to be one on this cliff. But I don't want to see it. Apparently it's like hanging on the side of the cliff. And we shoot it or bolt it down and it dies. I was just reading a second ago that the turtles don't show up. Sometimes they can bug out of it. So it's a bit annoying because I've got to try and find them. But there's also a chance that they might not actually be like spawned in. Just looking like they might not be spawned in because I've had a good long look around this cliff that it's supposed to be on. And it is not there, mate. Too far away from it now, but I'm just going to check where this path goes up there. 7 would have been nice to get a level 8. That's a level. Oh, you beauty! Just picked up 3 level 8s then. So I can go and upgrade my weapon again. Which is great news. I'm getting pretty close now to fully upgrading these claws. I think I've got 6. I need 4 for my next level, so I need level 4. Which shouldn't be too difficult to come by. But as for these damn Tweedle. There's got to be something going on that they're not spawning in. I ain't seen any of these yet. Let's try that again. Luckily for me, I don't think there's many more of these puzzle towers to go into. Oh look, they're finally showing up. Don't know if I'm going to be able to hit this with a lightning bolt. Oh, I've never used a crossbow before. Hooray! Okay, that's one. Get rid of that shit. Right, they're showing up now. There's one on the cliff. There's another one hanging off the cliff. Right? They're showing up now, so that's good. Okay. So we know they're showing up now, so that's great. But I'm going to get off Reddit and actually get a properly written guide to these things. Ah, So, where I'm going wrong. Yeah. So where I'm going wrong is that they're not just in one small area. They're spread out across the plateau. But what it does say, and this is what I think a lot of the people were finding was glitching them or whatever, is that if you fast travel, then they might glitch out, like you run a risk for them to glitch. So obviously it's a little bit longer to try and avoid any glitching out. I'm just going to have to ride back. It's southeast on the corner of a curved road. Southeast there. So somewhere around here. And this turtle will be sat on a lower cliff. We'll be able to ping him with a bit of magic from something. Yeah, he's down on his own little zone like that. Oh, he's right there. It is funny when you can't find a giant glowing tortoise. But the way it be sometimes. And the last one is over by an evergel that I haven't found quite yet. That's cool. Bitch. Okay, so the last one is found southeast of the ringleader's evergel. Which I'm guessing is there. As you can normally see them on the map, they'd be like what's it called, a circular, well, like a circle on the map. I will probably come back to do the evergel, just to make sure that, you know, if you die or whatever, the turtle stay dead. I wouldn't fancy having to kill them all again. I mean, now I know what they are, it shouldn't be too big a deal, but here. Oh, you're just going to come back, are you? That's cute. That's a bit of extra running around. As to say, if we start teleporting about, then it will to him in a sec. I've got a marker down on the map as well, so he was about there. Come back to him in a sec. He's up there, believe it or not. There we go. I'm not going to risk it. I was thinking about possibly doing that Everjow and then going. There's a slight chance. That I might have to do find the turtles again. I might be wrong, I might be making this slightly longer. But on the off chance that I have to go and find them again. Oh, don't walk off the cliff. Don't walk off the cliff. Let's find out what's in here. So there's one more of these towers, but the puzzle to get into it is actually like an invisible bridge. I'll point that one out as and when we get there. I believe that's it for going to kill turtles puzzles. So this, as you might expect, is a really good spell. There it is. But only level 68 to use that one. Which is a bit insane. Level 68 is crazy. Okay, so we've got Dragon Boy there. I've searched these ruins up. I'll say that. Did I search these ones? Right, I think it's that. We'll search these ruins up. Just double check we haven't missed anything. So we'll see if you're using like a normal spell build. That might be one of the ultimate spells. So you'd probably want to come here for that. But honestly, other than if you just wanted to come into all the areas, I actually reckon it is worth coming here. Because those 3 level 8s have just just got me that bit closer to having a fully upgraded weapon that little bit earlier. But if for nothing else, I would say it was worth coming here just for those. I definitely found the stairway down the last one. Oh god, I'm losing one. Fuck this. Nice. So again, that would be such a good one for spell slinging builds. So that's the key item there. So I'll do this one, and then head on back to the Evergel. Another area all searched up. But as I say, if you are doing a spell build, you're almost certainly going to want to come here for Rani's Moon as well, and for the +2 we just got then. Yes, I knew it. Gotta watch out for these secret floors hiding these good treasures. Okay. So again, just more smithing stones. Okay, lovely. Place to stop. I'm going to go and search this little bit down here. That's pretty close to where I got that last turtle tortoise, whichever. That might be one of them, I might have already been there. Just while I'm up here, but it's worth a look. Before I was on fight, I'm still miles off. Again, I'm thinking I have already looked at this bit and this is a bit of a waste of time. But bloody hell. Oh, oh, uh-oh. So this was quite literally where the turtle was, so clearly I've already been here. But that's cool. So I've got two bosses left up here. The dragon there and in the Everjow. What I'm gonna do is go level my weapon up before the bosses. That way I can check exactly how many smithing stones I'm gonna need. I think it's like 4. That's it, that's all I need now, 4 level 8s. And then once I've gathered them up, I'll Google where you get the last one, the one that fully upgrades them. I can't remember off the top of my head where you get them, where you get it from. It's only 4 more. And I'm starting to get very close to 300 damage per hit. Very close. 292. Let's go back here and whoop this dragon and whatever boss is in this Everjow. Before starting this fight with the dragon though, I just need to change my batteries quickly. So it shouldn't be a surprise that this is going to be the hardest dragon yet. And then the dragon after this. Oh my god, I really struggled with him before. That ice dragon that I was saying about. Struggling big time. there's two. No, there's two. There's two. There's not two. There's three. I thought it was just the one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the marker on the map, but it's not actually a boss. None of them have the health bar coming up. There's a chance they might drop new dragon skills, but for the most part, I think they're just going to be dropping dragon hearts to get the new spell. So not a major. I can come back and fight up another time if I want to. Annoying that I can't summon my mimic for these ever gel fights. Because worst case scenario, I can bottom me. easier. I also didn't notice last time that his attacks did like sapping. Sapping like electric. When my really good resistance. Oh my days. Yeah, I'm hardly hitting him with any feedback. Let me try him once more. But this guy seems really fucking difficult, man. I've barely got him past the quarter health in 2 attempts. It's a tough mudder. So yeah, his attacks are like sapping my health. And he's good and relentless, man. He barely seems to stop attacking. That attack's definitely a good one to counter attack. The jump attack also 3 hits in. back to this guy. Because I was just giving that. That was a long old go, do you know what I mean? And as we've seen, most bosses don't take that long if you're doing the right sort of damage. So I think it's better off coming back for this one. I just need to be doing that bit more. What's it called, damage. He's just a bit of a fucker, man. He's not doing mad damage with most of his moves, apart from that one, which seems to rinse my health pretty good. But it's like the sap in the health, man. Makes it so difficult. But that's fine. I can come back to him once I've leveled up a bit. It's one of them things I really want to go and beat him now. Do you know what I mean? But it's going to be, as we've just seen, it's going to be a really long, drawn-out fight. And if I do beat him, I'm going to have to be bang on it. So I reckon I may as well come back later once I'm a bit stronger. So I haven't been here yet. But that's not really going to help me because everything's going to be so low level there. So I reckon time to unlock the last area. There will definitely be some more upgrade items that I need here. I'll be able to get a few extra levels up as well. Because that last boss, it's just a bit of a dick, man. I don't know why I couldn't. No, I just couldn't do much damage to him. Like, I don't know if it's because he's got like a high bleed resistance or what it is. But I was doing little to no damage against him. Which is very annoying at this stage. Like, I shouldn't be doing crazy damage with my claws without the bleed. You know, because they're a relatively weak weapon in it compared to swords and axes and clubs and stuff. But I thought I'd be doing a little bit more damage than that, man. Damn. This path here, you can't see it because we haven't unlocked the map yet. But there's two ways to get through this section. The first is to slowly inch your way through, killing everything. The second is just to make a runner. Just do a legger. Which is what we're going to be doing. like a long and narrow road, and they've chucked a butt ton of enemies on the road. I mean, that'd be difficult enough just to have the, the enemies, but the fact that they're on like a small bit of road as well. This is one of those places that I've always just legged it through, man. It should be pretty difficult to miss. We want to make sure we grab the map on the way through. And as always, there's probably a few extra items there. That golden seal will be very difficult to miss. Don't even have to stop the box. What am I doing? Guy wasn't level 10, he was level 10 ages ago. It's a tough fight. Getting that on a one time ain't bad at all. 15,000. And then I think this is the lift that you can get another key to go up. Like it will take you to a different place. I don't think I have that yet, so. There we go. So other than the boss, that place looked really easy. Just if you're trying to find everything as you're making your way through, that place can be a lot more difficult than it just looked then. Let's push up into this last area. So obviously it's the last big area, things are going to be difficult. But this area connects to the dungeon to fight Melania. Ice Dragon is up here, who is definitely the hardest dragon that I found. So there may have been some other ones that I didn't find. But yeah, the Ice Dragon, I remember dying a serious amount of times against him. It's one of the things that sticks out vividly in the memory. Having to retry it lots and lots of times. But keep in mind, you only actually had to do one other boss after Ghostbooks Godfrey to get here. He was very easy compared to Ghostbooks Godfrey. Melted his health bar in like 30 seconds, not even. I remember this place. I remember. So let's see how we get on. A lot like the other areas, to progress the story, as it were, you've got to make it to essentially to like the top of the area, and then you have to fight a giant flame spewing giant. That is flame spewing giant, and then once you've beaten him, that will teleport you to crumbling Farum Azul. Which is the last place to go to before the end of the game. And then you head back to the capital to finish the game. How was this guy again?
Finally,
Hello, mate.
The would-be mine. most unfortunate. As for his flesh, I hope you can make your peace with that. You were about to sacrifice the life of a fair maiden, only so that you may... What a horrible thing to ponder. Your ascendants, but how would the law? Chosen to spare. If you are prepared to attain lordship through righteous, then heed the word.
So much like all the like NPCs in this game, you kind of think he's just chatting nonsense, but in actual fact he's somewhat explained how to get a different ending there. But I'll go over all that when the time comes. Because let's face it, any ending will do. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wouldn't be going out of my way to get any different endings. It's all about just getting it done however you can. So I think this top bit here, I think we might have to come from that other direction to get there. Ooh. That's a big bird. Excuse me. I probably should have searched that, the more ruins before going across here. Walk back. I wrongly remembered that I needed to come backwards across this thing, but that's not the case. Of course, there's a damn giant shooting at me. Ooh. Oh, that was going to knock me off the side for a second. Cool myself a little bit. Oh, I've got a load of golden runes saved on. Oh no, I don't. I used them. So while I got a somber one then, I know that if I find any more of those giant scadubs, then there's a chance they'll drop the level 8s that I need. So I think it wants me to go up there. Let's have a little double check of this area before I move on. And then when I hit my next walk point, I'll go back and I'll check out that ruins that I went through. Because, I mean, Jesus Christ, I must be like 60 plus hours into this run. But the end is in sight. And obviously where this hasn't been a first playthrough, I've been able to get a lot of the stuff that I had to come back and get before. Because my first playthrough, first new game in this, come in at like 100 and something hours. Which is, yeah, pretty nuts. And I know for a fact that I wasn't the only one who put over 100 hours into their first go through. So, there's a bunch of stuff around, but we want to go somewhere over here. Let's click next. So I'm just going to head back and get my level up quickly. As this is one of the best places to grind. So, with your weapon, which is currently using bleed, the helmet, which will give you extra bleed damage every time you bleed, extra attack every time you cause bleed. You can actually get that in this area where I am. So what we could do on your game is, once you pick up the helmet that I'm wearing, which gives extra attack, come here, get the sight brace, have this sight brace on from like really early on. So this last supply here. I needed like 20,000 for my level up, because I was about 20,000 off. Look, and I'm already on 110,000. It's insane how quickly you can level up here. It's worth pointing out though that that is with the gold scarab equipped, so the enemies are dropping slightly more runes. But I believe. Oh, pardon me. I believe you were like 40,000 to each level.
There is something I'd like. My purpose was given now.
And you would get 2 levels if you managed to kill all them. And if the worst should happen, because you're a bit under-leveled for this area, and these kill you, you will. It's right next to the site of grace, so you can just run and get your runes back. But yeah, this is Definitely a site of grace that we need to unlock on your one. So I think I killed like 7 of them then and got 20,000. So I feel like my bars are big enough. So I'm just going to keep upgrading my attack. It's only a little bit at a time, but it will soon start adding up. 25 away from a nice even free hunty. Let's see how difficult these ruins are going to be to search now. But there's a mine which I can go to pretty much straight away. It should give me a very high chance of finishing off my level 8 smithing stones. And at that point I would be 1 away from getting these fully upgraded. Let's see what we got over here. Okay. Oh my god. These guys are insane, man. There's only 2 of them as well. Of course, there's just 2 more. Shit, man, there's loads of you. Those guys are tough, man. That means we're hiding something good. Nice. So as I say, I'm not going to be using any other weapons now. But when you give that to the shop, they'll now sell you higher level smithing stones. So if you change weapons, you can just buy the low level one without having to go out and farm them or find them. Oh, for God's sake, will you be first, please? Oh, while I picked up the key item, that was 33,000 runes, so I should probably make my way back over there and grab them. But these guys are ridiculous, man. Even with my mimic out, they were fucking me. How did I miss it, really? Yeah, I'm not messing with these lanky fuckers, man. It'll take way too much effort to kill, with the threat of being killed on top of that. Oh, really? Birds are such jerks, man. sure where that one's pointing to. Yeah, just unlock. It's pointing to this one. So while I do still need to do this dungeon, I've actually fully upgraded the what's it called? My spirit ash that I'm using, my summon. So while I do need to do that one, I'm gonna walk back here and come and do it. So I've left the marker on there. I don't think I can get up there yet. Just gonna double back and make sure there isn't any paths up that I've missed. I got excited then, I thought I'd found the path up. So I must have to come back at that from another place, another way in. There's many ways you can get there. It could be a walk point, or one of those coffins that teleports you about. Probably one of those walks. I'll pop a marker on it just so I know that I need to come back there. And that's the rest of this little bit down here finished up. So we'll go back up that way. We'll make a run somewhere up there. It very much will be a run. And with everything around here, it's just so difficult to fight now. As we saw just from those first guys back in the ruins. Nearly everything here can fuck you up pretty quickly. But as long as we're chipping by on the horse, we should try and make a run where I've just put that marker. I seem to remember that being the best place to head to first. Marker should be pretty near the next site of grace. the markers that I've set is over by the next. That's why I wanted to come here. Ooh, might be enough to do my next upgrade. Just want to go up this little ledge here. There it is. And that is a level up for my flask as well. Lovely. To be honest with you, it might be a decent idea to start giving myself some more FP potions. So, I believe this building up here, I believe this is the one that has the invisible bridge, which is a bit of a nightmare. But what we're going to do, we're going to go and unlock this bit of the map, and on the way down to unlocking this bit of the map, there should be the mine, which I'm hoping will have level 8 smithing stones. Go and get the mine on the map. It's always a good first place to come here. Again, it's stone sword keys to unlock, well worth it. I believe this is the first mine. Walk back down just a sec. That snowstorm, and that's actually the dragon. Speaking of, there he is. Church over here. Oh, fuck off. It's one of the last churches that we're going to go to, if not the last. That dragon is a real pain in the butt, man.
Shall I share them with you? In Marhark, guidance put the giants to let a new brandish. We're almost a flame of... I'm glad I must tender my... Thank you. Please continue.
So I think that's... I'm not sure if that's the last upgrade for the flask. dragon shouldn't come back because he's up here somewhere. Next bit of map. See what we're dealing with. Trying our best to run past everything out in these snow areas. Come back here later and kill all the enemies and grab all the stuff. There's a fort there that we can go in. Yeah, we're gonna be coming back there. There's one more section of this place. We'll get that on the map next. So this is where you're trying to get to in this area. You're trying to get here. You have to fight a boss to get there. Dragon. Always like around here. Marker down. Ruins there. Do. Tree. So, if I remember rightly, this area over here, Lean, yeah, I believe we need the other half of this key item here. Only got one half of it. I'm just going to give that a Google and we'll find out exactly where that is. And that's the area that you gain access to fighting Melania. So let's have a look now. So I've got the right bit, so I need the left bit. the wiki for this game has two separate pages for the left and the right. Why wouldn't you just put it on the same page? Okay. So apparently, the left one. Apparently the left one's in Castle Sol. After beating Commander Niall. Neil. Okay. So, I think Castle Sol is that one over there. So, that's cool. One sec. Apologies for that. So there's a few places to go around here, but I'm going to come back to this section. Say there, this is where the story wants us to go. It wants us to go this way. So we got castle there. I believe there's some items to grab there. And I think we can get them without waking up the dragon. I think the dragon wakes up around this area. Let's see what we can find. Let's get that back. Let's see what we can find. you? Is that you? So that's Castle Soul down there. That's where we're going to get the other half of the lift key. Go to the other plane. There's a much safer way down. We just go around this one. Have to go from there. Crazy big jumps. Now that I've reached this place as well, pick up the last few. I can pick up the last few scrolls for all the incantations as well. Yes, you see this area here. You can't get here unless you go across an invisible path. And when you're playing online, obviously a lot of people read their comments, so you can like see the path for the most part. Not all. I don't think I've got enough to mark the path with these. I might have to buy some more. You would inch your way along using these rainbow stones to mark it. But the problem being is that you would think it was just a straight path. You think you could just go on a straight path all the way along. That's very much not the case, and it starts to like bend and like take a curve. Hoping we're now on the curve. Nope. We're just right on the edge. I think I found it. I'm also running out of rainbow stones to mark the way. Please don't fall. take that any day of the week. The seal's broken, so the worst should happen is I buy it. But yeah, that's the only way in it. With any luck, I'm not playing online, but with any luck you can play online, so that you can see all the summon signs that we believe to show you the way. But it's not. See, I didn't have that many prism stones then. You can go and you can buy a massive stack of them prism stones. That way it will be safe. Okay, so you see this move here. Unfortunately, I think it's a sorcery. Is that but this is one of them that you could farm at that spot with, because this covers a really wide area, so you just run in between them or use this, kill all of them in one move, and then do it again and again and again, and you can farm a ridiculous amount very quickly. But again, I'm not doing sorceries on this run. But what is good about coming in from the back is that now we can get on top of this early. Let's see what else is up here. Otherwise we'll have to come round. Yeah, I've got my little smug face on because I don't normally make it through that bridge without at least falling off a couple of times. Of how that one turned out. This high bit early. it turns out. We could have just gone up this way, but then we wouldn't have been able to get in. I'm here now, so why not try and finish off with something? There's a ton of enemies here. A literal fuck ton. It's maybe one of them where one of the guys is going to blow the battle horn. You got unstuck. That's one way to get unstuck. I'll just double back. Take out the rest of these enemies, see if there's any other treasure hiding. And then I'll get into this fort here. One of these big boys. Well, that went well. As I say, I must have killed the guy that alerted me. I swear I remember having to fight like a whole crop of these all around. Just able to go around and nip at them. Right, sweet. Get this fort done. I'm not really in a rush to get to Melania. But, as I say, that fort there has got the other part of the lift key that I need. It'll probably be good to do that one sooner rather than later. I could see that I needed to get up there, but I didn't know how to get up there. And it turns out I was right next to the ladder. Prayer book that I wanted to get. See what these new spells are saying. Probably not worth it, but there's another item down here. I've already got it. Oops. So I'm going to go and give it to the turtle, right? Because he doesn't move around. Where my other incantation cell has moved, I'd have to go do a bit of extra messing around. So I think there's only one prayer book left to get them. So I'll give it a Google and... Oh, what? Hold the hold. Is my mic not working? Testing, testing. Ah, there you go. What up, bruv? Yeah, it's a cheapy mic, man. I'm lucky it works at all. So I think because the boss came, the turtle wasn't there. Hopefully he'll be there now. There he is.
Greetings. Oh, what have very well. Heresy is all thing. Oh, what have very well. Heresy all thing.
See what's the incantations these are now. these are the two new ones from the giant one I just got. I think for now I prefer the lightning bolts. It's fast. Right, so I'm just going to check where that last prayer book is. There should be one left. Okay, so the last one is in an area that I can't get to yet. I reckon I should man up and go and do Castle Soul next. And then I can unlock the area to fight Melania. Actually, now scratch that. I'm going to come back and do this mine here and hope that I get my last few level 8 smithing stones. I think that's the next best shout. I need 4 more level 8 smithing stones, then that's level 24 then, and 25 is maximum. But for your character, yeah, the places that you want to be going to get the smithing stones, if you haven't already. So there'll be like little circles on the map, and they'll always have like a red outline. That's the first one. It's going to be hard to see because the warp's in the way. But there's a bunch of mines, which if you haven't been to, they have all the smithing stones that you need are on the walls. They're always the yellow ones. Yeah, there's definitely one there. You see, it's a bit hard to see. But you see that kind of like orange marker around the circle. That's how you know there's definitely a mine there. And as I say, that's when you'll be able to go and pick up a bunch of smithing stones. Because you probably want to try and upgrade it at least to like level 8. And then you'll be doing some really good damage with your Bloodhound Blade. While Ghost Bitch Godfrey won't be taking blood damage, you've got blood damage built into your weapon already. So if we upgrade it a little bit, as I say, yeah, if we upgrade it a little bit, you'll be absolutely laughing. And if I can warp out of this place, I'll show you where you want to be farming this armour. This is the exact armour that I'm wearing now. I should have done a moved into the mountaintops of the giants, and I moved into the last area now. And that's still the weapon I'm using. That's still the armour I'm using for it. It's very overpowered armour early in the game. Well, I can walk now. I did leave 95,000 runes on the floor though, so I should probably come back and get those. But yeah, so for your character, the next time you manage to get on, definitely find out where some mines are that you haven't been to, because you need 10 of each level mine, of each level smithing stone, sorry. So your weapon's level 4, so you've used 10 level 1s, now you need to get 10 level 2s together to take it to level 6, and then the same with the level 3s, etc, etc, etc. And as I say, they're on the walls in all those mines, so they're definitely the place you want to get to. And then while you will have to level up a little bit by the looks of things in order to not have fat rolls, the armour I've got to go outside because I haven't beaten the dungeon yet. Yeah, so where you want to be getting this armour from, as I say, it's still the armour that I'm wearing now. You want to come to this site of grace, which you would have almost certainly have got on your way through this area originally. Yeah, so you almost certainly have this site of grace. So you'd come here. Ideally you would use a silver pickle fowl to upgrade your item discovery. And then you kill him. You see there he dropped the gauntlet. So they're the ones that he just dropped, are the ones I'm still wearing. So after that you'd go back to the site of grace. And you do it again. So I can look at the picture you sent me. My item discovery is currently 120 because my arcane's level 20. So I'm not sure what your arcane is. But as I said, if you use silver pickle files to upgrade your item discovery. But that's what you do. You see, even at 120 discovery, you didn't drop one then. But yeah, you farm him, and then he drops this armour that I'm wearing, and the headpiece gives me extra bleed damage. See, when there's blood loss in the vicinity, it gets an extra attack. So that's not going to help you against Ghostbitch Godfrey. But if you can farm this armour I say, walk to this place, farm the guy, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. If you could farm that armor, you'll be laughing. As I say, do that, upgrade your guy. Upgrade your weapon. Because 4's just a little bit low. You want to be aiming for like +8, something like that, just to be doing that extra bit of damage. So you're going to be gaining a few runes while you farm the guy, so you can use them to put into your stamina, so you can equip it. And then once you can wear that armor and not have fat rolls, you'll be laughing. I would also go and get the mimic tier as well. And then you'll be laughing after. Yeah, you'll be absolutely laughing for Godfrey. So this armor is it's actually silly how much better this is than other armors you're getting around that point of the game. So in here you've got to go for the summoning snails. There was one of them before. It's like hidden behind a secret wall and all sorts. What is unfortunate is that there's no yellow items on the wall, so this isn't actually a mine. I've still got to find the mine. Doing blood damage against me, which is my shtick. No one steals my shtick, bro. But yeah, man, you go and farm this armor while you're farming that enemy I just showed you. You'll be picking up a fair few runes. Once you've got the stamina to wear this armor and not have fat rolls, you are golden. Oh yeah, there's another one to go and get. If you didn't know to fight only the snails, like, this area could be a real nightmare. There you go. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, merci. Oh, it's boss time. Woo. Everyone it's boss time. Woo. That's what this boss is. Find out. the I love this man. Oh God, don't die. Maybe a little bit of a nil in the second, guys. Don't mind that. It's all a damn snail the whole time. So what are you doing to my guy? Get off him. Ooh. Decent relic. So another thing that would be not game changing, but definitely worth picking up, is this relic, which once we get through this loading screen, we're about to pull it up now. You do nice quick attacks with your Bloodhound blade. It's one of the reasons why it's such a good weapon. So what we can do is we can go and get you the relic, which gives you more attack with each successive hit. So your combos will be doing even more damage. Which is about all you've got against Ghost Bitch Godfrey, because he doesn't take bleed damage. But yeah, this one here, the Winged Sword Insignia, will be giving you a nice bit of extra damage each time. You know, each time you do a nice long combo with your sword, you'll be stacking extra damage on each hit. It won't help you against Godfrey, but just while we're looking at these talismans, the other talisman that will really help your weapon is this one here. So it's the same effect as the mask, but you can have, so basically we're getting double the increase wearing this and the mask each time we bleed something, which is something that your weapon is already doing, because your weapon's got 45 or 55 bleed or whatever it was. So the bleed won't help against Ghost Bitch Godfrey, but it will really help the damage of your build going forward, as you're already doing bleed damage. We've done that bullshit with the invisible bridge. I think I'm going to go and do Castle Soul next. And then that'll allow me to gain access to the last area of this mountaintop, whatever it's called, Mountaintops of the Giants. Let's go up there. Back to this walk point. There's a dragon round here and we just do not want to be fighting him. I've struggled so badly with a crazy high level character against him first time round. I almost certainly won't be doing Melania attempts today. As you might expect, you want to go back to her when you're as high level as possible, basically. But we'll see, we should be able to get bleed damage on her. Squeeze me. Yeah, we should be able to get the bleed damage on her, so that should give us a lot of extra, damage over the course of the fight. I'm hoping. That's the case. So, my other character, I've only got 2 characters in this game. My other character is about to start new game +4. So I've beaten the game 3 times. Of those 3 times, I've only fought Melania once. It was that harrowing of an experience that on the other playthroughs I just didn't go anywhere near it. This time I'm gonna man up. So I actually wish I recorded my first. and I was about to roll off a cliff as well. I was kind of buggered either way then. And lucky for me, there's a stake of America. Because I didn't see that I had 162,000 runes then. We don't want to be leaving that on the floor. It's just over a level and a half for my level. But yeah, I thought that guy was going to be a pussy. He was not a pussy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a leg up. Carrying a shit ton of runes here. Going to walk back so I can level up. I'll put a marker down for that boss and I'll come back when I'm empty. Because I can beat him now. I was very close then. I got trapped on the damn cliff. I'm not sure if he was quite this far, but he was somewhere around here. Cool. I think I've just popped 300 damage. Yeah, bang on. Cheap beard. I'm empty on souls now. I'll have to run past everything again. But I can go back and try and defeat that boss again. If he's being a fucker and I can't beat him, then I'll have little to no souls left behind. Runes in. So if I do lose to him again, then I can just leave my runes if I need to. So that little, that big bridge there, that's how you get over to the Erd tree. There is an ingredient you can put in your flask. So there's a ingredient you can put in your mix into your wondrous flask, which gives you more bleed damage. But to get those, you have to kill the Erdtree avatars that are at those trees. That was across the bridge that I just went to then. So I'm hoping that that's the guy that drops it, because I swear that's the last one. So I'll make sure that I make my way over there soon. As that should be one of the last things to upgrade my bleed damage. And again, all this stuff, all this bleed damage stuff that I've been saying about the helmet, the relic and everything, will all work with your sword perfectly. And you'll be doing more normal damage than I will. So like, with the weapon you've got, if you upgrade it a bit more, you'll be able to use all this stuff, and you'll be doing like bad damage. Yeah, I didn't realise how I'm doing this stuff. I'm only reading my strength. Risky, but if I do my spells next to the guy, then I'll give him buffs as well. It takes more damage to get over. Ooh. Oh no! Damn it, it leaves flame on the floor. I'm beating this guy now. I'm not coming back for him, I can beat this guy. I'm going to pop a rune as well, so I'm doing a little bit of extra damage. Can I get this guy done? So I can't remember what he drops. If he drops anything good or what. that's crib. Yeah, I see your first couple of chats. The one that said Mike was going funky, and the yes G-man. But yeah, that's weird. Do you think it's worth resetting the stream? If I reset the stream, it might work. So what I do is I'll give this guy one more go, and regardless of the outcome, I'll reset the stream. It should be working. Because I see your first two chats that come up. Just say it's TT working now. So I'm just going to pop back to the save point, level up, and then I'm going to restart the stream. Hopefully that'll make the chat up. Have a couple of minutes and then I'll get the stream restarted. Give us 5 minutes and I'll be live again. I'll see you all in a sec.